I am your host, the dude, along with Len Sumlar. How you doing, Len?
I am doing good, and before we get started, just want to inform everyone that the opinion of the dude and myself, Lynn Sumler, are not necessarily the opinion of WKRA, the change. And we respect your opinion, we respect their opinion, and we look forward to your calls.
And we're going to be all over the place today. I mean,
Yeah.
because we got a lot of stuff going on. And before we get really into it, our condolences goes out to District 2 Supervisor Johnny Walker, and with the passing of his nephew in the tragic plane crash last week. And our thoughts and prayers go out to Mr. Walker and District 2 Supervisor.
Yes.
And also, it started out like we thought it was going to start out. We already had lights out this morning over there on Robert Chapel Road. I think it was packed glass. Lights were out, and but she reported that the mayor, which is the, I guess the tentative general manager over there, because the other general manager resigned over at the utility department. He resigned, I think, in November, and Mayor Terry took over in December. And but they were out. Pat said the lights are on, so that's
So who?
good. I don't know. Maybe he got the wrong job. Maybe he should be the general manager over at the light company instead of the mayor. I don't know because it ain't never happened that fast before. But hey, hats off to Mayor Terry for getting on top of that and getting those people lights back on, and hopefully that can continue. And that one, does he get double pay for that? I mean, does
I
he get
wonder.
mayor
I
pay?
was
And
going to ask you.
I mean, he's
Is
the
the
general manager over there right now. Does he get double pay?
So is the utility department is part of the city of Holly Springs?
Yeah, right
Is
now it is. But Mayor Terry was trying to sell it, and I didn't really like that idea because I mean, you sell it, but your problem goes away when we reported on that, and then our problem stays the same. Lights keep going out. But
mm,
we'll see on that. And like I said, we're gonna be all over the place because we got grades going out, tentative grades. If grades are going out today, but they're not until October. But we got some people starting out on the wrong foot, and this will give we're gonna let them know what's going on, and maybe they can turn that around.
we're gonna give
And
them a progress report.
yeah, that definitely. And we
Make it
got
include.
who was that? Here we are. We've got a person that called me yesterday. I want just her
Mhm.
whole name is like Hope Debbie Hubbard Clark. She got in contact with Marsh County Watch yesterday, and her question was that she heard that the state had supplied tarps, water, and generators for the disaster that's going on right now. And I told her that to call her district supervisor, but then you know what? I called every one of them to find out. And sad to say, out of five, only four got back with me. Should have been five out of five, but only four got back. So the fifth one that didn't get back with me, only thing I can think of, your problem ain't their problem.
Mm.
Because the first one to get back with me was Mr. George Zinn. He got back with me, and after he got back with me, it was Neil Bennett. That's the president and the vice president of the board. Got right back with me, and after that, it was Terry Rogers. Terry Rogers, I called. He didn't answer his phone. I left him a message. He got back with me after he came from a funeral. Hey, this guy, hey, he's on top of his game. I mean, hey, he seen that it was indicative of him to get back with his constituent and let them know what was going on. And then after that, Johnny Walker didn't call me, but he texted. And Johnny Walker, he was with his family, and he was getting arrangements ready for his nephew's funeral. And this guy, after all that, he texted me back and gave me the information that we had water if people needed it at the fairgrounds. And then he's going through a tragedy. Sad to say, District 1, nothing. But I mean, I can't blame District 1. He didn't promise us nothing. I mean, didn't campaign on anything. So he didn't call, didn't come, didn't text, nothing. I mean, like I said, his problem ain't your problem. So out of 5 supervisors, only 4 got back with me because, hey, they on top of their game. They trying to make sure that we got what we need. And then, like I said, one that his problem ain't your problem. So I didn't hear anything from him. And but then people will call, and like they've been calling, oh, you bashing Red Glover, you doing it. I'm reporting what he's doing or what he's not doing. So the thing is, hey, he should have answered the call. If he didn't answer the call, he should have texted like Johnny Walker did and said, hey, this is what I got going on. But the people don't know what he got going on. Because like I said, he didn't campaign on anything. He didn't promise anybody anything. So his problem ain't your problem. So you get what you get. So am I bashing him? No, I'm reporting what he's doing. Instead of calling me, telling me that I'm bashing him, why don't you call him and tell him to do better or do what we pay him for?
Just answer the phone.
You know, I was a leader for a long time in the U.S. Army, right? And my job was taking care of soldiers. And I had soldiers that I didn't really care for. But my job was to take care of them regardless of what my personal thing was. So it seems that District 1 supervisor got a personal problem with Marshall County Watch reporting on what he's doing or what he's not doing. But when Marshall County Watch called to say, hey, your constituents are concerned about this storm, you need to put all that junk aside and do your job. That's simple. And hey, look, Marshall County, look, this is what I got going on. And then we'll put it out to your constituents, and then no bashing, no nothing. We reporting what you're doing. Look, Johnny Walker and Terry Rogers got an F- from Marshall County Watch for 2 years. They got Fs. What did they do? They changed the narrative. They got C's this year so far. It may go up, it may go down, but they got C's from F's. What they do, they changed the narrative. They stepped up, been the leaders that they were voted in to be, and then they changed the narrative. Marshall County Watch can't change the narrative. The elected official got to change the narrative because we're going to report on what you're doing. Stop doing what you're doing, and we can't report on it. But then we had a call that we need to solve. Let me think. We got a request. We got a request. Could you stop saying this, or could you stop doing that? And basically, they want us to
not report the news.
Well, they're not necessarily not to report it. They want us to soften it, curve it, or sweeten it up a little bit. And my thing is request denied. That's not what we do.
Request denied.
Request denied. That's not what we want to report what you do. Don't call us. Call whoever you supporting and tell them to change what they're doing. And then we can only report what they do. So if they're not doing it, making ridiculous statements like I'm the king of Marshall County and I speak for everybody, we can't report that if you don't do it. We can't say, well, that's just one person. I'm speaking for the whole county. How you gonna throw this person under the bus and everybody like her that has a property worth over $500,000? You're gonna sacrifice them for a billionaire developer from Collierville that don't live in Marshall County, ain't got nothing to do with Marshall County, but you're gonna fatten his pockets at other people like that expense. You don't say that, we can't report that. You say ridiculous stuff, we're gonna report ridiculous stuff. Change the narrative, we're gonna change out. Like I said, when we gave the bikes away, even though Johnny Walker gave them to you, we reported on that. We said, hey, he gave his bikes away in this district. like I said, even though Johnny Walker give them to you, we still reported it. Do good stuff, we report good stuff. You do bad stuff, you already know. That's what we gonna do. So I can't bash you, and I'm not bashing. I'm reporting what you're doing, which is that's why you got this F minus coming up. You doing F
So what
minus
are
stuff.
what are the grades, Vernon?
Oh,
Let me
let's get
know
into the grade. Everybody gets a grade. Everybody. I'm like Oprah. You get a car. You get no. You don't get no car, but you get a grade. You get a grade. That's what we got. The mayor, Charles Terry, he gets a C. Well, now let me take that back. Charles Terry get an F. Charles Terry get an F. Let me tell you why the mayor gets an F. I mean, he did good today. I mean, but he didn't do good. That's not the mayor. He did good as the utility company's manager over there. He did good on that. So I give him a B for being the Holly Springs Utility Company manager. But as a mayor, I give him an F. Well, I'm giving him an F minus, and I'm gonna tell you why Charles Terry get an F minus. I'm gonna tell you why. Well, number one, he came into the board and asked the board to do something that he denied Mayor Gibson. So how can you deny her and then come and ask for the same thing? So you get an F for that. I mean, if you want it, you should have gave it to her when you was the president of the board. And secondly, you get an F for trying to sell the utility company, so it won't be your responsibility no more. So that's 2 Fs, so that's equal F minus. So you get an F. Mayor gets an F.
Pretty much.
All right, let's go with District 2, Johnny Walker. Johnny Walker, like I said before, Johnny Walker's got 2 Fs last year and the year before. Now Johnny Walker this year, Johnny Walker's got a C.
Oh, why did he get a C?
Because he changed his narrative. Like I was saying earlier, he changed his narrative. He's doing a lot of good things, and this school thing kind of drug him down. But then I talked to him about it. He said, "Well, I never said that, but if somebody that's out there, and I told him about this person that's out there, it's kind of shady and got there saying stuff on his behalf, and he'll do better." Like I said, if he come on March County Watch and put his own information out instead of letting this shady guy put it out. But
let the people District 2 know that he didn't promise a school, right?
Right. He didn't promise a school. He said he never promised a school, but he has been trying to get in contact with the school board to talk to them about a school. And he said on 5 different occasions. And I don't like the school board either. I think they kind of shady. And I'm gonna get into that too. Why I think that. And the thing is, they scheduled a meeting and then they changed it 5 different times. And then we've been trying to get in contact with them, and they shaded, they hiding from us too. But then he did the bike thing. He got over 140 bikes, and he shared them with the whole county because he gave every supervisor some bikes. And so he gets to see he changed a whole lot. Like I say, he changed the narrative, and that's what District 1 needs.
Okay.
Change the narrative, and we'll report.
Can we put a plus on that C? I mean, I think he came.
Well, this is the beginning of the year now. I mean, you got all the way to October, so we'll see if we're gonna get a C or a C plus. And then we're gonna move on to District 3. Terry Rogers. Terry Rogers, he did over 30-something appearances as Santa Claus, and he's got a lot of other stuff that's going on in his district, and he gets a C. I mean, this guy done came from an F to a C because he's doing good things. And like I say, you do good stuff, and he's got 2 Fs. Last year and the year before, he got an F, and he's brought it up to a C because he changed the narrative. I shouldn't have to tell people how to do their job. I mean, because you got to change the narrative. You don't do shady stuff, you don't get the grades you get.
Right.
Neil Bennett, and now we back to Mr. Zen. That's District 4.
Okay.
Mr. Zen, he's been doing what he's been doing. I mean, he's really engaged, not only in his community, he just kind of spreads his love all out through Marshall County. He's got the food pantry. He's got the food pantry, and he's doing a lot of good stuff, and not just in District 4. I mean, the whole community. I mean, he usually gets an A. I'm gonna give him a B, but he got to have room for improvement. I mean, but he's doing great stuff. And Neil Bennett's got a solid B. I mean, he's doing good stuff. I started knocking Neil Bennett down to a C because he done what I want to say. He no showed us about 2 or 3 times now, and you ain't promised Marshall County you gonna be there, and then sidestep us like that. So, but I'm gonna give him a B. He almost went down to a C, but then I kind of thought that would have been kind of personal, so I left him at a B.
So Vernon, can we get him a B plus? Cause he has a cool car.
Oh, I like his car too. Now that is really nice, but then it'll be back personal again. So we going to leave better. We'll leave better.
Okay, we're not gonna do personal. All right.
All right, and we already talked about District 1. I mean, District 1 gets 2 Fs, and which is an F minus. And the reason, because like what I said, I mean, you can't be a self-proclaimed king of Marshall County and you speak for everybody. That was ridiculous. I mean, that should have never been said. So you get an F for that.
Yeah, I didn't know we had royal court.
And throwing the lady under the bus saying, she just one person, I speak for her. Yeah, throwing a constituent under the bus. They voted for you. That's the thing. This lady voted for you. And you threw her under the bus. I mean, you get an F for that. So you get an F minus. You got to October to turn it around. But right now you get an F minus. So we got 2 F minuses. Road manager. Now, road manager begin to A plus 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 plus. But I'm gonna start Mario Jeffers out at a A. I mean, but he's still doing good stuff, and I'm pretty sure with this storm coming up, he gonna make that happen.
Yeah, especially answering to 5 supervisors.
Yeah, I mean, you got 5 different bosses. I mean, and you still doing good work. I mean, hey, that's awesome. That is awesome. And we got the Chancery Clerk. Clerk of the board, Miss Phillips. Miss Phillips gets a C. I mean, I think Miss Phillips, she's not failing, but she's not overachieving. She gets a C. She's doing a job, which is good. Better than 2 Fs. I mean, so she gets a C. And Miss Smith, the board attorney, she gets a C. She's not failing, but she's not overachieving. She's doing a job. So I'd rather be doing my job than not doing it. So, police chief, we got, dang, I forgot his name, Glover.
No,
Glover.
Grant Glover.
Grant, basketball player, Grant. Yeah, Grant gets a C. I mean, he's doing his job. I mean, like I said, these are tentative grades. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're going to change between now and October, but he gets a C. The sheriff, Dixon, he gets a C. I mean, they're doing their jobs. I mean, they're not failing, but they ain't just going over the top, overachieving either. So, they get a C. So we only got 2 Fs. IDA, Justin Hall. I mean, he gets a C. Zoning, dang near dipped into a D. But they got a C, but they almost slipped into a D. Who else? We got a county administrator gets a C. Tim Powell. Tim Powell gets a C. He's doing his job, Like I say, he ain't overachieving, but he ain't under either. So we only got 2 people underwater here so far. So there we go. And that's our tentative grades, and they may change. I'm pretty sure they're gonna change. I'm hoping they change, especially them 2 Fs.
Oh, they will.
I'm hoping
they will. We have to keep the faith. They will change. And
to prove that people are listening to us, we got a call from local TV stations about the detention center out in Bahia. All right, the deal with the detention center in Bahia, they said at the meeting, if you want to chime in, call 662-622-2192. But the detention center, they said, well, they're not really going to have a detention center. This is what they put out at the meeting Monday. But it's on a list of one of the places that they're looking at. Okay. But it's kind of strange that place was not guarded before, but you can't get within 10 feet of it now because they got a guard out there.
And why are people protesting if they're not putting it out there?
And why are you guarding it? if you're not doing nothing. So,
Yeah,
but
something
like
is
I said,
going.
the local TV station called in Marshall County Watch trying to find out what's going on. So people are watching us. And the proof people watching us and watching Len Sumlar is because Marshall County School District is the first
On.
in the state to get an advanced manufacturing technology grant to the Eddie Dixon Career Technology Center. And I think it's like $140,000 grant or something like that. And then what it does is it made 8 workstations that are given to the Marshall County students for hands-on experience in advanced manufacturing. Len, you reported on something like that like 2 months ago.
In the beginning,
Yeah,
yes.
2 months ago. So people are watching, people are listening, and that was a good idea you had. I mean, it shows right here. Hey, somebody put it to work. And then for Marshall County, after you reported on it, was the first county in the
Yes.
state to receive that. I think that was a good deal. Bogus tags. Y'all got to watch
Mm.
out for them bogus tags because county approved the purchase of tag readers. So hey, they're gonna be riding behind you. And they can read your tag and let you know they bogus. When them lights hit, you gonna know. And then we paying that at a cost. It's for the sheriff department. I don't know if the city got it, but this is for the sheriff department. And we got to pay $40,000 a year for that stuff. But I guess hey, it's for the better good, right?
Yeah, because if they got bogus tags, they probably don't have proper insurance, and now
Didn't pay
somebody
their
running
taxes.
into you don't have insurance.
Didn't pay their taxes either. I mean,
Yeah.
that's why your garbage or something like that. That's why they your tags
So
are.
get them off the street. Get them off the
Yeah.
street.
Now this is one thing I didn't understand. EMT training. We got 2 firefighters going to EMT training. It's gonna cost us $1,200 a piece for them to go. And this is my thing with that. Maybe somebody know better than me. We got 5 ambulances contracted to Marshall County, but we got EMTs on the fire department, and then we go and send in 2 more to school to be certified EMTs. Seems to me, that's just me talking. Why don't we just buy our own 5 ambulances and put these guys in there? I mean, it seems like it would be cheaper than contracting, but I don't know because I don't know how much we paying these contractors. But it seems like it's always better to have your own stuff than renting somebody else's. I mean, what do y'all think?
Well,
Give me a call. Let
Vernon,
me know. Yes,
it,
ma'am.
it, it, it sounds good, but being in a position where I had to get contract employees versus in-house employees,
Mm-hmm.
when I got rid of the contract and I hired in-house employees,
Mm-hmm.
it cost me triple. A
What?
contract a contract that I could have had for $600,000 after getting the in-house service, it cost me over $2 million. So I
Oh,
kind of understand why they won't get their own ambulance and train the employees. I understand that the reason that the EMTs are trained is they can be the first responders and they can assist the people until the ambulance get there.
okay.
But just being somebody that was responsible for doing that, I understand exactly why they're contracting it out.
Oh, okay. We got some tax stuff coming up after this. We're gonna pay some bills right quick, and we'll be right back with talking about taxes.
Alrighty. Why they're contracting it out.
Oh, okay. We got some tax stuff coming up after this. We're gonna pay some bills right quick, and we'll be right back with talking about taxes.
Alrighty.
Oh, okay. We got some tax stuff coming up after this. We're gonna pay some bills right quick, and we'll be right back with. That's what I'm saying. I'm not hearing Raven. Where you at, Raven?
Well, let's just get back into it,
Well, let's
Vernon.
get back into it then. All right, what we got now? We had a guy come in, William Brown. William Brown has some property in Marshall County, and he paid for. He said for 54 years. Excuse me. For the last 54 years, he's been paying his taxes every year. They've been $900 and some dollars. But he pays it every year. He mails it in. All right. He mails it in. It comes back to him. For some reason, he's 73 years old. For some reason, he figures it's a discount or some a refund, so he puts it back in his bank account. Next thing you know, he gets a letter, his property for sale. And he comes to the tax office and disputed and everything. They said, yeah, we understand. Okay, you don't owe the $900 and some dollars no more. He said, all right, now you owe almost $1,400. Like, what? He owed another $437 for being late. Now, for some reason, the post office sent it back. The tax people said they didn't get it. And I mean, I felt that he should just been able to pay the $900 something he regularly owed because he had proof that he mailed it. He had everything there. And they said, well, yeah, that's good and dandy, but we didn't get it, so you owe. And I even talked to the supervisor myself about it, to try to help the guy out. And they said, well, Mr. Briggs, it's like this. We feel for the dude too, but it was late. I mean, it ain't on us. And I mean, it ain't on him. I mean, well, they said, well, it is because when he got it back, he should have came in and talked to somebody instead of, the guy thought it was a refund, but we're not going to refund you your own check back. So I could just feel for him an extra $437, but they told him from now on, don't mail it, bring it. So this is not just a lesson for him, but for everybody. I mean, just take a little time, come down there and mail it in because you don't want to get caught up to where he could do a whole lot with $437 in fees. And taxes, homestead. Make sure you go down there and sign up for homestead. But like I said, don't be an April Fool and be late because April 1st it's gonna be over with April 1st. So make sure you get down there and do that. Len, you got anything that we need to talk about?
Well, yeah, Vernon, I wanted to talk about the Buddhist monks that are walking from Texas to Washington, D.C.
Mm-hmm.
I know everybody is watching it on TV. I think it's a historic event. And what tugged at my heartstrings was the stray dog that just adopted himself to the monks. I thought it was their
I thought
dog.
they had the dog with them all the time.
No, they was walking and the dog started walking with them. And when they stop and rest, the dog would stop and rest. So they started feeding them, and the dog continued to walk with them. Sometimes the dog got tired. They would put him in a car or something, let him ride it. Since they had some medical problem, I know. It seems the dog had some medical problem. They end up, getting a little surgery or whatever. But yeah, it was a stray dog. His name is Alota. They named him. It means gifted dog.
Mm.
And he's been walking with them the whole time. I mean, everybody think it's their dogs.
I thought it was because every time I see him, the dog is with him, so I thought it was their dog too.
Yeah. They walk 20 to 30 miles per day.
Oh,
the
my
total
goodness.
walk from Texas to Washington, D.C. is 2,300 miles. And I didn't check today. I don't know if they made it there or not. But this is a long walk. They came.
Well, I hope so. With the weather like it is, I hope they ain't out there walking because,
I know.
not now.
Exactly. A lot of people visit them. They walk from Texas, Louisiana, across Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia. Last I saw, they was in North Carolina. They had a lot of police escort. They even had the Black Cowboys escorting them at one time.
Okay.
Yeah. Really a pretty nice deal. Also, my educational. This week, I was honored and privileged to go to Bahia High School to speak to Miss Watson's senior class. They are a preparatory class for college. And I wanted to speak to them on forensic science. Beautiful kids, a lot of interaction between the kids. They was talking about the University of Mississippi vet
Hmm.
program
Yeah.
the that you reported last week,
Hmm.
and some of the kids was interested in
Oh, so they
that.
taking advantage of it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
These
Marsh
the
County, why we doing good in the
I
neighborhood?
know, and the career coach out there, Jackie Riddle, she's like in their face, trying to do this, do that, do that. I love it. I love it. Vernon,
Yeah,
I wish
that's
you did
good.
that when we was in school. Yeah, it was really a nice program. My feature school this week is Northwest Junior College, Community College in Senatobia, Mississippi.
Right.
Yes, it's a junior college. It serves seven counties, and it's a great pathway to a four-year institution. The criteria to get accepted is a lot less strenuous than a four-year institution. There is in South Haven, Lafayette County, Volusia, what is it, Yasabusa?
Yasha.
Yalabusa
Y'all think
County?
it's that pronounced Yasha Busha or something like
Yashabusha
that?
and
Yeah.
Oxford. Yeah, they have early college dual programs. You can take college courses while you're in high school, which is
Okay.
great. Yeah,
Head of
yeah.
the game.
Some of those, yeah, get ahead of the game. They have an athletic program, NWCC. They're the Rangers, and
Okay.
they have fine art, science. They have not forensic science, a mortuary science program.
Okay, good.
So Northwest Junior College, young people, look out for it. I think one of my grandkids went there for one semester.
Okay.
So they have
And
a
that,
lot of
you said that's
satellite.
northwest?
Oh, yeah,
That's in Senatobia. Huh?
it's in Senatobia, but they have a satellite office in South Haven and all those other Lafayette County
Right.
and Yalabucha and Oxford. So
Okay.
yeah, yeah. And you had brought up the savings thing last week.
Right.
And I wanted to show people a little thing that I do. I got it off of what's the place before they started hitting us all with the taxes. I
Wasn't
forget the name.
Amazon, right?
No, it wasn't Amazon. It was overseas. One of
Oh,
the little,
you got me on that one. Huh?
yeah, one of them little places that all this Timu. I got it from Timu.
Oh,
It's
Lord. Temu.
no, it actually it made sense. It's like $2 or $3. I don't know if you can see it. It's called a Savings Challenge, and it has a little booklet inside. It's not showing up on my camera, but you put like the first week you put $2. The second week $3.
Oh, okay.
Like that. Yeah,
Yeah, my
they
wife ordered
study.
one of those off of Amazon, and I
I
think
was
at the
just
end of
gonna
the year,
say.
it's supposed to have 5 grand in it.
Well, they different. Mine last year I did it for Christmas,
Mm.
and this Christmas I had a total of $1,500 in there.
I think my
And,
wife is cheating on it because she asked me for $2. Like, wait a minute, you supposed to put the money in there, not me.
no, but it's really good. You don't notice that you're doing it until you do it. But on Amazon, they're ranging from $5 to $20.
Mm.
But you should get it from Amazon because now if you get it from Temu, the thing might cost you $2 and the shipping gonna cost you $5. So
Oh,
it doesn't make sense.
yeah, I got it.
And yeah, and one thing last year I get my yard work done,
Mm-hmm.
and a young man came, and I usually pay him on Cash App or Venmo,
Mm.
and I didn't have my Cash App was compromised, so I couldn't. I went in my savings thing. I got him the little money to pay him. So it's good to always have around the house. But when I got ready to go on my cruise, I didn't have to come out of my pocket. I had the money already
All
saved.
right, yeah, that is a good idea. I mean,
Yeah,
what's that? Every penny count. Look, I found a penny on the ground and put it in my pocket.
I put it in my pocket.
Yeah.
That's right. Also, Vernon,
Mm-hmm.
I just learned what sliding into my DM meant.
I still don't know what that means, so I'm getting ready to
Well,
get
I
educated.
checked my messages, and someone had in there, "What are you drinking out of that cup?" And this
Mm.
is my Bigfoot cup. It says Bigfoot saw me, but no one believed it.
Right.
But I drink tea. It's called chakra tea. SHAMA. And it's a fungus that grow on birch trees in Alaska.
Uh-huh.
And it has medicinal purpose as far as high blood pressure, high blood sugar,
Oh.
calming, make you go to sleep at night, and it tastes good.
It ain't no
So
mind altering stuff though.
no, it is
Okay.
not gentleman's jack. It
Oh,
is
okay.
tea. Yes.
But like I
Just
said,
had to
we
throw
don't
that
report
out
it on
there.
people using mind altering stuff, so it ain't none of that. We don't want to
Nah, my
report
mind
on it and be
already,
doing it too, yo.
yeah, my mind already altered. Don't need no help. But that's all I have right now. I
Well,
don't know.
well,
I
how
want
you
to get
notice
into.
this though? And I don't know if it's good or bad.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, we were there Monday or Tuesday. We were there Tuesday for the board meeting.
Uh-huh.
You notice the board members act different now when Marsh County Watch shows up.
Yes, I was gonna
I mean,
ask
you
you.
don't get
My
no
shoes still out.
outbursts and all this other stuff. I mean, they on their
Yeah,
P's and Q's, and they not saying ridiculous stuff, and then they go back and run and hide everything in the executive session. I mean, the meeting was so quick. I mean, I ain't even get a chance to sit down good. It was over.
I
And
know.
every single thing now they run it back to executive session. So
I see
now they
that.
trying to. I mean, that's not good because that make you look bad, really. Because now, guess what? We're talking about it.
Because my thing is, why invite the citizens to the meeting if you're gonna hide
And
everything
you're
you're
gonna
talking
hide
about?
everything in executive session because, like I said, we've been there for 4 hours. We were there Tuesday about 45 minutes. Come on now, and everybody's like,
Yeah,
"Oh, it's executive session. Executive session. Executive session. Executive session. Everything is executive session." So now, see, now it look like you're hiding stuff, and then guess what? Marsh County what we talking about. So
yeah.
I mean, they act different now because people telling it.
Bring
They got
bring
somebody
it
gonna
in
tell
open.
what's going on. But one thing wasn't hid. The county engineer. I don't know about the county engineer, man. This guy comes in and asks about a couple $1 million, and then he turn around and say, "I need about 100,000 to redo what I already did," and this doesn't happen a few times. So I'm like, question:
And I noticed
does he
a
know what
couple
he's
of the
doing?
super, a couple of the supervisors kind of questioned him about, like,
Yes.
if you knew this had to be done, why did you do this? And I didn't hear an answer.
Hey, I've been questioning that. I like, hey, do this the engineer guy know what he's doing? Because he done came in several times.
This time, Vernon, I added up all his requests. It was over $1 million.
And then he need,
Marshall
like I said,
County
about
got
a
that
hundred
kind of money.
thousand to redo what he already did
What he
before.
already
Well,
did.
we
Yeah.
built this bridge, and then now we need to build this headboard and a head system up. Well, why did you?
Yeah, we piled some stuff on top of it, but now we got to dig it out.
I mean, what's going on? I'm not an engineer, but I understand the English language. That hey, that's gonna cost more money, but that you should have knew about before you did what you did.
Yeah, when you see something wrong, you say, hey, wait a minute. Let's
Hey,
fix this.
I mean, dude, we can't. Well, look, it's gonna get to the point that we can't afford you. We're gonna to get somebody else. I
Don't
mean,
talk yourself out of a
I
job.
mean, constantly. I mean, this is constant. And
Yeah.
then Marshall County Watch. We got to talk about Marshall County Watch. I don't know what's going on with them people over there at Marshall County Watch. I mean, because they can't watch everybody, but everybody watching somebody, and then they call us and let
Everybody.
us know.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, people need an outlet. So they going to call when you think you're hiding or you got something going on and ain't nobody going to see. They're going to call Marshall County Watch and they're going to let us know. And like I said, people need an outlet because before, it's just like the stuff reported on the with the shady stuff going on with these guys on the county. They call and let us know. Supervisor, not the road supervisor, but this road supervisor that was going around harassing these guys, he don't think nobody gonna say nothing about it, but they gonna call Marshall County Watch. We got people
Yeah.
everywhere, and they're not officially working for Marshall County Watch, but they They want to get their message out, so they're gonna call us and let us
And
know.
they know that we're gonna talk
And
about
we
it.
gonna
Tell
talk about it
them
because
to
they gonna
talk about
call 662-622-2192 and let us know what you're doing. So
it.
hey,
No, they're not
because you're
there
doing
yet.
it over there, don't mean March County Watch ain't gonna know because somebody
Somebody see you
is
doing it. Give the
gonna
number
see
again,
you and
Vern.
they gonna let us know what you're doing. Because like I said, they might not talk about it, but we gonna talk about it. We already talked about somebody requesting us to be soft or curve or and support. Oh, speaking of support, we had a couple of shady characters that was at the meeting Tuesday, and they seen Mr. Isom on our show, Ariel Isom on our show, and had the audacity to say, "What y'all got that guy on y'all show for? Why y'all supporting him?" Well, Mr. Brown Noser, we don't support anybody. We don't support anybody. I mean, he wanted to come on our show and say what he said, and he said what he said. So we don't support that, but we don't denounce it either. He do what that's what he want to do. He free to come on, just like you free to go over there to whoever you brown nose with and tell them to come on our show.
And it's free will.
And free,
And
yeah. But I mean,
yeah,
this
it's
guy
free
got a
will.
bad habit of asking somebody about who they voting for or who they supporting.
That's
Dude,
not your business.
I mean, he needed to just mind his own doggone business. I mean,
And
he real shady and he always brown nosing. Dude, this ain't we don't accept brown noses, bribes, or or none of that. So stay out of our business. We'll stay out of yours.
and this is what people fought for. The young man wants to come on, voice his opinion, and we appreciate that.
Well, this guy gonna denounce him. He vote for whoever he want to vote for,
Yeah.
or he do whatever he want to do. But then he against what Mr. Isom doing what he do. I mean,
And
it's
if anybody
ridiculous.
else, it's a 2-year stretch.
And the
If
next
anybody
time, look,
else,
you know what we'll do? Hey, the next time you get in March County Watch business, we gonna put you on Front Street, buddy. So stay out of our business. We put on
yeah.
whoever we want to put on. You want your candidate on there, tell them to come on here. But don't approach us telling us what to do. We ain't telling you what to do.
And the thing is,
But the next time you
if
do it,
anyone else
we gonna let
feel that
everybody
they
know who
want
your shady self is. I can tell you that.
yeah, if anyone else feel that they want to
Come on, March County Watch and voice what they want to do, or they'll pick, hey, you fine to do
come
that.
on,
And like I said, this guy right here, oh, hey, why you voting for him? Why you doing this? Why you supporting that person? Look, why you in my face and ain't brush your teeth this month? But what else we got? Oh, we talked about the guard down there at the detention center. We talked about him. It ain't nothing going on, but they guarding the place. That don't make sense.
yeah.
Investments. Oh, okay. We got some investments. I mean, I'm telling you, I've got an account with this place called Alley Bank. That's ALLY. And it has helped me to be in the position I am to retire. I guess people would say early. Uh, at 54, and I'm 60 now. And I put my money in Alley. Then I told you about the money I saved, all my income tax checks. But this is I joined Alley, and you can invest money in Alley. So I got my money in Alley Bank, and I got investments in Netflix, Google, Microsoft, Nike, IBM, Amazon, Apple, and Tesla. And that's what affords me to do a lot of things I do like don't work. I mean, because I got investments in those. Like I said, go to Alley Bank. You can deposit money in there, and you can take that money and make investments. I mean, you can do all this online, and then when that investment pays dividends, then that will be deposited into your account. I don't do that. What I do with mine is got a system on there where you can that stock will rebuy itself. Say the stock costs $300 and you make $300, that stock will rebuy itself again. So now instead of 5 stocks, you got 6. or if it goes up high enough, you might be able to buy two stock, but it'll buy itself. Or you can have it set where you buy it. You don't have to buy that stock. If that stock make you $300, but then Coke has stock over here for 100, you want to buy two Cokes, you can do that. So it's a lot of it's real flexible what you can do with it. But Alley Bank, like I said, you can Google it. It's got an app you can download, and like I said, or you can have that money, whatever you make off that, you can have it even transferred to your bank account here. Say if you bank with the Bank of Holly Springs, you can have those dividends transferred to the Bank of Holly Springs. Because like I said, a lot of people do a lot of things, make money and do this stuff. Won't tell you about it, but Marshall County Watch, we watching out for you, so we're gonna let you know. Alley Bank, like I said, that's where a lot of my income comes from different stocks that I have, and like I said, I'm putting you on to it. So,
It's
yeah. Oh, you got it. Okay, you Googled it. Okay, and
Yeah.
that's where a lot of stuff, I get done with that. And where
You have
we
a
at?
couple of sponsors before we get off here because our time is running
Oh
up.
man, it's going fast today. Oh, so what we
Yeah.
got? We
I
got
think you
we got I mean, what happened to our other sponsor? We supposed to be putting doing Serenity Funeral Home. We supposed to be doing that twice. What happened with that?
I don't know. Let me check and see.
Okay, so while you doing that, oh, we had a uh we had a person call in about D&G Boutique. We had a person call in and say that they ordered something from G&D or D&G Boutique over a month ago. It's like 300 some dollars. Had to be, I guess, a suit or something like that, or maybe a couple of. I don't know how much the stuff is. So they ordered something from D&G Boutique, and they haven't gotten it yet. And they're supposed to have been wearing it, I guess, to a ball in December, and they never got it. So they said they went by there, they called, and they couldn't get in contact with the person. Well, uh, we went by there 3 different times. The place was closed. 3 different weeks, 3 different days, and the place closed tight as I don't know what. So it was a number on the door. We called the number several times and didn't get an answer and didn't get a call back. So, I mean, only thing I can tell you, if you're listening, the person that called in, if you're listening, I don't know if you're gonna get it or not. I mean, if you did it with a credit card or debit card, I would call my bank. And look, I didn't ever get the merchandise. If that doesn't work, I don't know. You might have to go to court. But somebody told me I buy a suit uh, pretty much every month. I buy a suit every month, and I like to look pretty when I go out, so I buy me a suit, so I can look pretty. And they told me, said, man, you buy a suit every month, go to D&G and get you a suit. I said, well, I talked to this guy, Carl, at Suits U in Memphis. That's where I bought all my suits. Oh, no, man, don't take your money there. Come down to D&G Boutique. Oh, okay. Hey, I like to keep my money local. Hey, they got some nice stuff that, okay, I'll be down there. Well, now I done heard this. Look, I'm going to stay where I'm at because I ain't had this kind of problem over there with Carl. When I order something over there, I mean, I look at it right there. I get size right there. In 3 days, I'm got it on. And you get a free shirt and a tie to go with it. Because I used to buy suits from New York Suit Exchange, but then they went out of business. So now I went to this place. But I was going to come local. But after this report, and then we went by there and checked ourselves, and I ain't been able to get in contact with nobody there. I done called several times and went by there. So I do what you want to do. I'm not. I'm good. I'm gonna stay where I
They're
know.
still in business, right?
I mean, yeah, we've been by there. I mean, I guess I got to kick the door in. I don't know. I mean, nobody's never there. And what was this? Oh, we already talked about that. Marshall County Watch is not just for us; it's for everybody in Marshall County. Call in and let us know what's going on. Anything we can do to help. Remember, if we don't know, We will know.
Yes.
We will know. And what else we got?
You wanna do your two sponsors, Lewis Plumbing
Oh, I
and
forgot about those guys. They gonna look. They gonna
hmm?
take their sponsorship. Cause it's we've got all right. We got Lewis Scott at Lewis Plumbing, and this guy said if you call and let him know you heard about it on Marshall County Watch, he'll give you a 10% discount, and that's 901-486-4258. We got somebody calling in. Hold on. Go ahead and call. You on Marshall County Watch.
Yeah, I would like to see y'all put on the air that they do something for the children. Little children, they get into a lot of stuff, and they had something to do. They wouldn't do that, like swimming. Like they got a swimming pool so they can learn how to swim,
Yes.
and they had upper bound, but they don't have that now. Try to get something to do.
Well, this is what we got going on. We got two members that's supposed to come on. They're on a committee at the fairgrounds. They're supposed to be doing a ball field, and they say they're going to have swimming pools also. And but those are the guys. They work weekends, but they said they're going to schedule a time for us to talk about it. And that's a good question. And I'd love for you to call back when they come on and ask them the question when it's going to get started, because we've talked about that. Because we've got granted $1 million 2 years ago to get a program started for the kids so they can have something to do in Marshall County. And we're going to stay on top of it. But as soon as they come on, because he called me yesterday exactly on that program. And he said that he and the other guy, I think it's Mr. Sims, they're going to come on and they're going to talk about that.
Well, 2 years, when you got the grant 2 years, and then it might be 2 more years. I'm going to talk to Charles Terry and see what he thinking he can get something there too.
Well, yeah, that'll be great to see what the problem they told me about, because I talked to the county administrator, Tim Powell, and he said the problem was during the time they got the money, and then that's also during the time that COVID came in, and then we had that whole fiasco going on, and then once that happened, and people started getting back out, that was kind of thrown by the wayside. But Marshall County Watch, what we trying to do, we trying to stir up something about it again so we can get it done, because in 2 years, we should have been already using that facility out there at the fairgrounds already.
Okay, and thank you. Somebody else might.
All right, thank you for your call.
I mean, everybody's very concerned about the children, so we got to stay on these people to do something for the children.
And that's good. I'm glad they called in, because that was a very good call. And like I said, we've been talking about it, and I didn't speak to him, but he texted me yesterday, Mr. Fred Holland, and he said he and Mr. Sims, they naturally couldn't come in this weekend because of weather. But they're going to schedule a time to come in, and they're actually going to talk about doing this stuff out at the fairgrounds, and we want to get that done. And speaking of something for the kids, was this that we talked about H.W. Byers being a Rosenwald school. And everybody said, well, Shirley Byers, she going to be mad about that. You talking about changing the name of that school. Well, this is the thing. This is bigger than Shirley Byers, because the thing is, Sand Flat is a Rosenwald school. Changing the name was really detrimental to that school, because now the grants and money we could have got, knowing that was a Rosenwald school. Now, who knows the power that be? I've been talking about this this school board, maybe they knew it was a Rosenwald school because they've been talking about closing the school forever. If we change the name from Sanflat and now it's no longer a Rosenwald school, then they can't get all this money that they could be getting grants and stuff to better the school. It'll give us more leverage to close the school if we change it to H.W. Byers. So I'm not saying, so I don't want Mr. Byers to get mad and March County Watch. The name should have never been changed from Sanflat. It should probably, incorporate H.W. Byers into the name. But to get rid of the name,
that's what we were saying.
Yeah, to get rid of the name Sanflat, and now it's not a Rosenwald school. If you try to put it back in some kind of way, would it really be a Rosenwald school now?
Right.
Because now it's like H.W. Byers is a new name. If you did Sanflat / H.W. Byers or whatever, it's still a new school. So have we already eroded or destroyed our credibility or as a Rosenwald school now? Because that never, ever, ever should have happened. But so now here we are. I mean, like I said, maybe everything that make you feel good ain't good for you because you taking that credentials away of being a Rosenwald school. Look how much money you've lost, federal money, to make that school a lot better than what it could be. So, like I said, I don't want to rub Mrs. Byers the wrong way.
No,
like I said,
we're not being disrespectful to anyone.
This is a lot bigger than that. I mean, it's the funding we could have got for that school being a Rosenwald school, and now we just threw it to the side, and for what? So they can close it. They closed that school. We're going to build another school in Bahia. We're going to build another school in Holly Springs. Okay, now my kids got to get up at 5 o'clock, 4:30 to be ready at 5 o'clock to go to school. And then when they come home from school, it's 5 o'clock in the evening. You know, I mean, that's not helping the kids at all to get up like that to go to school. I mean, that's what be helping the community, not hurting it. And I don't see how that's a plus for the school.
Well, Vernon, as usual, our time flew by.
Yeah, we getting. Look like we got about 3 minutes left on my watch. Let's say we talked about that. I almost talked about everything. The school board, I already talked about the problem with the school board. They, like I said, they treating H.W. Byers. I mean, that lets you know why is H.W. Byers the most underfunded school in Marshall County? Why? Well, it's a county school. What that mean? We all in Marshall County, we all should get the same thing. I don't want to hear that. Well, that we in the city. So what does that mean? We gonna underfund you because you are in the county? That's almost like saying we underfund you because you're black. Everybody should be the same. It doesn't matter if you're in the county or you're in the city limits or whatever. That is an old, worn-out excuse we need to get over. I mean, we're in the county, look, don't underfund us. And then we're underfunded, then you say, well, we should get rid of you because of that. You creating the problem that you want to underfund us for.
Yeah.
And like I said, by my watch, we got 2 minutes left. What else I got within those 2 minutes? And we want to change this narrative. This is big here. We can't depend on Mr. Walker, Johnny Walker, to do this by himself. This is what I need y'all to do. And I got to do this in these last 2 minutes. The guy that's all up in our business, talking about who we support and who we shouldn't support, this is what he should do. He should support Johnny Walker and go out and get 150 minimum. We need 150 plus signatures that we can take to the school board. And we got to demand a new school. Johnny Walker going over there talking to the school board ain't going to help. We need citizens and get this petition. And this guy that's going around not doing nothing but talking, here's something you can do. Get a petition started, help Johnny Walker get this school done. And the only way HW going to get a new school is the citizen got to speak up and ask for it. Demand it. Don't ask, demand it. We want a new school and we want it now. We need at least 150 or more signatures on a petition that we can hand to Mr. Johnny Walker so he can go to the school board and tell them, look, we want a new school, or we need some new school board members. If they ain't doing what you want, get rid of them. And they ain't doing nothing. I'm telling you, they're detrimental to the education of these kids in Marshall County. Because, like I said, you're underfunding the doggone school, and you're trying to close the school, but that ain't going to help the kids. Going to have to make them get up twice as early, 4 o'clock in the morning to go to school. They either give us a school or we get rid of them. That's what we need to do. And this is Marshall County Watch. This is the dude and Len Sumlar. And until next time, we want you to keep watch. Well, stay safe and keep watching the day and keep warm.
Yes.
And thanks, caller, and thanks for our viewers. And we are out.